Welcome back to Treasure Quest Finding's weekly treasure hunt series. My name is Angeline, and I'm going to be your tour guide. Each week for our treasure hunts, we walk around the shop, select 10 treasures, tag them with a little blue dot, and then that treasure is 20% off for the week. Sale periods run from Friday to Friday, and videos drop on Thursday nights, so make sure you subscribe to be the first to know. Treasures are sold on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you want to claim your favorite before someone else does, simply give us a call or send us an email and we can hold that treasure until you can get to the shop, or we can ship it out to you. Now, before we jump into the blue dot selection, let me go ahead and tell you about our anniversary celebration. So May 29th through 31st, we celebrate our 8-year anniversary here in Apex. As part of that celebration weekend, we have a kids prize wheel. Kids can spin a wheel and get a prize just for being a kid. We have prize packs that you can enter to win, which are always pretty awesome. And then the best part is the entire shop is 20% off. Not the mining and the geode cracking, but the whole rest of the store. So we hope you'll join us. Please mark your calendar. Thank you. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get started. And for treasure number 1, we're gonna pick a piece of Kambaba jasper. Kambaba jasper is also called crocodile jasper. And this material is from Madagascar, and it's known for these black and dark green swirls and orb type shapes or spherical type shapes. We have towers, palm stones, and spheres. And I wanted to pick a sphere for today, or for this week, I should say. So let's pick this one. This is a $44 sphere. And check it out. Beautiful patterns in there. Such striking color contrast between the black and the green, and then the different like swirls and rivers of green in here. So I'll have to read the sign for this one. This one's a long explanation. So metaphysically speaking, Kambaba jasper is known for aiding in emotional healing, soothing negative feelings from stress, grief, or trauma, supporting emotional balance, and lending strength to overcome difficult situations. There we go. Pretty cool rock. Treasure number 1. And for treasure number 2, we're going to pick this geode agate necklace. Let's take a closer look. Now this beautiful little geode, sometimes they call them little coconut geodes, is known for its very, very dark agate base and light gray sparkle inside. This little geode is set in quite a bit of sterling silver, actually, in a silver bezel, and it is $64. And it's really a lovely piece. So this will be treasure number 2, this agate geode pendant set in sterling silver. And for treasure 3, we're gonna pick a piece of moonstone. And I did cheat. I pre-scouted them because it was a bit hard to choose the moonstone to feature. So I scouted them all out. So we've got some black moonstone here, this bluish and yellow moonstone, and then this peach pink moonstone. And I'd like to choose this one. And so the reason why I had to really look at them all was to find my favorite one. And this one was my favorite. Look at that amazing silver. So this is a $20 piece of moonstone from Madagascar. And it's polished into what they call a flame shape. But look at how much silver blue flash is in this. I would call it silver more than blue, but it does have kind of a bluish tint to it. Check it out. This is such a lovely piece. So let's read about it. So moonstone metaphysically is believed to help you focus on things that make you happy and expanding love of oneself and love of others. Man, look at that. I would probably just end up holding this one for a long time and rarely setting it down because I would be mesmerized by the flash. So I think this is a fantastic treasure number 3 for this week. A super cool piece of moonstone. And for treasure number 4, we're going to turn right around and pick our very last piece of sulfur. It is time for this piece to find a home. I should say very last small piece of sulfur. So we're just going to read this sign right here. So sulfur, metaphysically, is believed to support connecting with your life's path, energizing the spirit, and bringing joy. And let's take a closer look. There we go. Now we can see this a bit better. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing, the color. Of course, sulfur does have a slight odor to it, but only if you stick your nose up close to it or you were to warm this piece, like if you set it in a warm spot in your home or under a warm light, then you'll smell it a bit more. But these are very, very delicate crystal formations, and it's a great little addition to any collector's mineral collection. So treasure number 4, this $30 piece of sulfur. And for treasure 5, we're going to pick a piece of mosaic jasper. I know I have featured this a few times, but I just love the material so much, so I do want to pick another piece for this week. So this material is from Brazil, and metaphysically, it's believed to support repelling negative thoughts, instilling curiosity, positivity, and promoting optimism. And I love this piece for the dark red color. Check that out. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This is a $32 tower. It has a river of agate running through it, and these amazing red and black and pink patterns. Super cool stuff. This isn't material that we see on the market anymore, and so our collection is all that we have left. It's quite limited, and it's a nice little addition to a collection. So there we go, treasure number 5. And for treasure 6, we're going to pick a piece of zeolite. Zeolite is the name given to a group of about 40 minerals that form in volcanic material, and they're most known for amethyst, apophyllite, stilbite, scolecite, and they are really lovely in the different crystal formations and structures and colors and patterns, and they're very fun to look at. And it is a fairly inexpensive material, so you can get a pretty substantial piece for a low price for its size. And I want to pick this one, so let's take a closer look at this one. Okay, I can tell already the camera is not going to do this piece any justice. So it's hard to see, but these little apophyllite crystals are also coated in another mineral. And it could be small apophylites, but I think it is microcrystalline quartz. So very, very beautiful piece, and it's quite glittery, but again, hard to see on the camera here. This is a $26 piece. An apophyllite is believed to aid in expanding intuition and imparts a joyful, soothing energy. Overall, zeolites are kind of considered like a vacuum cleaner of negativity, where they are believed to remove negative energy from a space and creating a vacuum to allow positive, happy, joyful energy to enter. So that'll be our theme for this week, is promoting optimism and joy. Beautiful piece. So this will be treasure number 6. And for number 7, we're going to head down the hall and pick a dream catcher. We just received a new selection of dream catchers. So there's quite a few pieces to choose from. We have these macrame pieces, which are really nice. Some of them are just feathers and beads, and the other here is amethyst with feathers as well. And those both are $26. And then we have our evil eye, which is $20, tiger's eye and obsidian, which is $26, and then these moons, amethyst and obsidian moons, which are $36. But I'm in love with this tiger's eye and obsidian dream catcher, so we're gonna pick this one. So the story behind dream catchers is that the thoughts that you have that are floating around when you're sleeping are both positive and negative. And so the dream catcher is intended to, the webbing is intended to catch all of those thoughts, and the beads, or in this case the stones in the webbing, burn off the negative thoughts and allow the positive thoughts to travel through the feathers and land on your head and give you very nice, peaceful dreams. So that's the simple synopsis of a dream catcher, and they are really lovely and a nice piece to have in your home. And when you go to bed at night, it's pretty nice to look at one and just think that I'm gonna have such good dreams tonight. At least that's what I do. All right, so this will be treasure number 7, this $26 obsidian and tiger's eye, black and gold and brown dream catcher. And for treasure number 8, we're gonna pick a Gamal flower vase. So springtime is here, right? We had our daylight savings time. It's getting warmer out. It's getting quite warm out, and everything's changing outside. So I thought we would pick a piece of Gamal material. And so Gamal is a tree that's native to Indonesia, and that's the basis of this wood. So the wood is from the Gamal tree, and often these are roots or other just kind of dead material, but tend to be more of the root structure of the trees. And then what they'll do is they'll blow the glass into the wood, and so as they blow the glass, right, the wood catches on fire, it burns, and the glass is shaped. And these are made in Bali, in Indonesia. And I thought we would pick this flower vase because springtime and flowers, and it all goes hand in hand. And this is a $49 piece. Look how fun that is. So this is a single stem vase. You can put a few flowers in there. And then it's on this cool piece of wood. Now, some of the other ones can be used for flower vases as well. You could put a larger bouquet of flowers in there, but I thought we would choose the smaller stem shape vase. So this is a $49 flower vase, and this will be treasure number 8 for this week. And for treasure number 9, we're gonna pick a piece of moss agate. So we just had a piece of moss agate for last week, but this week I wanted to pick one of the larger towers. We only have these 4 towers left, and I know a few of our regulars covet these towers and are probably waiting for me to put them on the video. So let's pick a tower, and that's gonna be tough to choose. So let's just pick this one on the left and take a closer look. So I always say it's tough to choose, and the reason why is I'm the one that hand selects everything to put in the store to begin with. So if it's in the store, I already like it. So every week when I choose one, I'm already choosing among all of the ones that I like. So that makes it hard. And this one's difficult to film because it's so large, but I hope you can see the clear and milky agate, and you can see the moss, the mossy tendrils inside. It's not moss actually, but you get the point here. Beautiful material, and I see why folks love it so much. All right, let's read the sign while I'm rotating this guy around. So this is a $104 tower, and it's huge. And so moss agate, metaphysically, is believed to aid in achieving inner peace, providing balance, and assist in achieving goals. Beautiful. So this will be treasure number 9. And it's a good time to grab one because when the store is on sale in May for our anniversary celebration, these may or may not still be here. So this is a good time. All right, treasure number 9. And for treasure 10, we're gonna pick a rose quartz sphere. And I have a few of them here. The spheres are from Brazil, whereas some of the other material is from Madagascar. And I like this one. So let's take a closer look. All right, this is a $32 sphere. There, and that's what I like about some of the rose quartz, is that shimmer that you'll see inside. Beautiful material, and I like the white veins that you'll often find in the rose quartz. Now, pink is one of the toughest colors to film because the camera is constantly adjusting for the color. So this may not show its true colors on the video. Metaphysically, rose quartz is believed to promote love of oneself and love of others, and releasing resentment, dispelling fear, and instilling comfort. A lot of people consider this stone to be very nurturing and warm and love-focused. Here we go. Treasure number 10. Now let's retrace our steps. And that'll do it for this week's treasure hunt. Thank you so much for shopping with us. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.